In CS2, the developers released one of the most global changes in the history of Counter-Strike. And we'll start with the most important thing, the reloading change. Hello everyone, Karasun here. Today, we'll look at the latest update, and there's a lot to look at. Previously, when you reloaded, the remaining cartridges in the magazine were returned back to your inventory. And in fact, reloading never created dangerous situations, since you could endlessly regain advantage after killing an enemy. Being in a safe place and having enough time, you could reload after firing one bullet, half a magazine, or after the magazine was empty, and it would have no effect on the remaining rounds. The developers felt that recharging should have more serious consequences. In the update, they completely redesigned the old logic. Now, when recharging out depending on the remaining number of cartridges, they fall out along with the magazine and are not returned to your inventory. Each time you reload, a completely new magazine will be taken from the reserve. This was done in order to encourage players to spend their ammunition more wisely and to punish those who constantly shoot through walls for no reason or spam smoke while being safe. But it doesn't end there. The developers have changed the amount of ammunition on almost all weapons. For example, the Glock 18 has reduced the ammo. Previously, there were 20 rounds of 120 in stock. But now, instead of 120 rounds, there are 3 magazines. Also, where the number of rounds goes, the level of spent was added cartridges that each weapon contains. What about shotguns? They actually received a rather serious buff, since you can return cartridges to circulation one by one. And the funniest thing is that if you, while having a Negev with you, reload one cartridge, then one full magazine will disappear, and you will actually lose 149 cartridges to empty. Personally, I really like this change, and it will be super interesting to see how such global innovations in the game will affect the competitive component. Also for new players, the update added the ability to study in-game guides for the first 5 rounds of a match. Previously, this was only available in local matches with bots or friends. Honestly, the update pleasantly surprised me. It's been a long time since there have been such really interesting changes in the entire existence of Counter-Strike. Well, that's all. It's very interesting to hear your opinion. How do you like the update? Write in the comments, I'll be sure to read it. Thank you for watching to the end.